Allie here. Welcome back to my channel. I know I said that my next video was going to be a makeup book review for One Last Stop, but I am a slow reader, so I'm not done with that yet. So I wanted to do a book haul today. I have been buying a lot of books recently because I'm terrible and don't know how to save my money. But I'm going to be doing a haul of all the books that I've gotten recently that I haven't read yet, because if I've read them, you've already heard about them, you know that I own them, or you're going to in like a week or so. So I just wanted to do books that I have not gotten to yet and that I don't know when I'm going to get to, but I'm really excited to read. Before we get started, I just wanted to ask you guys to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It would be super rad if you did. Anyways, let's get started with this video. As you can see, I've got a lot of books to talk about today, so stay tuned to figure out how excited I am for these books. First, as always, we've got a sports romance called Always Only You, and it's about a hockey player and a girl, I think, who used to be a hockey player, and then she got a diagnosis of some medical problem and she can't play anymore, which sounds really, really great. And I've heard really great things about it, like on Goodreads and Twitter. So I'm definitely so excited to read this. It's been on my TBR for like quite a while. So I really honestly think it's gonna be so good. But we're gonna pretend this man doesn't have like a caveman beard. We're going to pretend, because I hate that. Next is First Impressions by Sally Thorne, and I haven't taken the sticker off yet. I got it at Target. But I don't really know what this book is about. There's like turtles, and I'm guessing they meet again and they've changed or something like that. They're both reading, so maybe they both like reading. I honestly just got it because Sally Thorne wrote it, and The Hating Game is one of my favorite romance books ever. So I honestly think this is gonna slap, but I truly don't know, like, if it's gonna be good or what. I just couldn't help myself at Target, 20% off, Sally Thorne. Of course I fucking got it. I just really love the way Sally Thorne writes. I'm not sure we're gonna get as much sexual tension in this book as there was in The Hating Game. Like, obviously it can't be topped, but I'm really excited to read some of her other work. All of these are romances basically, because I'm in a fantasy slump, so super cool. Beach Read by Emily Henry. I know absolutely nothing about this except that people rave about Emily Henry's writing. If you saw my last video, you know I'm going to be reading People We Meet on Vacation this month, and that is also by Emily Henry, and it has an insane amount of really good reviews on Goodreads, as well as this book, which is rated very highly, and it looks really great. I have no idea what to expect at all. Looks vacation-y, in their reading, which is super fun, but I'm really excited to read her work. Like, I want to know what people are talking about when they talk about Emily Henry. Okay, so next is something a little bit different, not just like a romance. It is a book series. It's not the whole series, because the series is like 12 books long, that I read in 6th grade. And I never finished it, and I barely remember it at all, except for the fact that I really loved it. And this is like the era where like people were obsessed with like vampires and Twilight, and any sort of vampiric media was just like jumped on immediately, despite having been ignored for the past however many years. But marked the House of Night Chronicles. I think it's a Chronicles. It might be a series. Well, it's the House of Night, and it is about a girl who is a vampire, and I honestly remember there being like mythology in there about like spirits and something like that, and then I remember there's like a mark on their forehead that shows that they're vampires, and sometimes the marks are like red to show that they're like undead, like they were dead and they were brought back, and that means they're evil. I don't know. I just know like certain things from it. I remember almost nothing. So this is going to be so fun to like read again and just get into. I'm so excited, and I never finished it, so I don't know what happened. Like I have no idea how it ended. And these authors are like pretty popular in certain spheres of reading audiences. I doubt anyone that's watching this really knows much about this. Maybe a couple people. Like it was something a few people read in their youth and then just never finished because it's fucking like 1,000,000 books long. But I'm so excited to read it. Like I cannot wait to see what my 6th grade hype was about. Next is a pho love story, and I know this is it's a romance about 2 competing pho like restaurants, and that sounds like 100% rivals to lovers, my favorite trope ever. So I'm definitely going to love this. I've heard pretty good things about it. The rating on Goodreads isn't as high as I thought it'd be, but I don't always trust Goodreads ratings. Like I don't always agree with them, so I definitely think this is gonna be a super cute, fun thing to read. The like synopsis of it kind of makes it sound like a star-crossed lovers sort of Romeo and Juliet thing, like their families are enemies. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I think about it once I've read it, and I definitely want to get to it really soon. Okay, next I got In Deeper Waters. And the thing about this book, it's a new release. You would assume that these guys right here were pirates, right? You would assume at least one of them was a pirate, right? Well, no. Apparently, I saw on Twitter, this is what I get for buying books without reading summary because I want to go in blind, but I saw on Twitter that it isn't actually about pirates. Then what the hell is it fucking about? Hello? Like, it's not often that I'm catfished by a book, but this one got me. This one got me catfished. What the fuck is it about? Okay, so one of them is kidnapped by pirates. I want a pirate romance, like a good one, not a bad one. We'll see how good this is. I haven't looked at the Goodreads ratings. I'll get to it when I get to it, but the catfish was detrimental in my excitement of wanting to read it. Next is another sports romance book, of course, but the Goodreads ratings are pretty low, and I'm really hoping that it's better than everyone says it is. But Head Over Heels is about a football player and an Olympic gymnast, and they teach a girl like gymnastics, and they help her become better because she wants to be in the Olympics too. I'm pretty sure that girl, I think her name's Hallie, which is fun. I never get to read books with characters with my name, so that's pretty fun. But I'm excited to read it. I just got a little less excited because the Goodreads ratings are pretty sucky, which I should stop doing. I should stop going and looking at Goodreads ratings because obviously. But I was literally just at like Half Price Books, you know, browsing, and I came across this. Looks very adorable. Love this style of cover. And it says, she's determined to stick the landing, which I read that and I was like, my eyes like honed in on it. I was like, sports romance? Hello? I'm also just excited to have another orange book to go on my shelf. I don't have too many oranges, but yeah, that's also one thing that I think about when I'm buying books. I'm like, oh my god, this has a yellow cover. Like, I hate myself. And lastly, we've got The Unbecoming Dyer and The Retribution Dyer. And these are the only ones I got. This was the only two that were at Half Price Books when I went. They didn't have any of the other books. Every time I go to Barnes & Noble, it's not there. So when I saw these for like $7, I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. Like, this is my chance. I don't mind owning like reused books because I don't care if people crack the spine. That's actually the best way to read a book, is just like fold it in half, just reading like this. This is the best way to read a book, honestly. But I am really excited for this. I've heard so much about Mara Dyer. I honestly truly have no idea what it's about except for Mara Shaw, which I think is Mara Dyer and Noah Shaw, I'm pretty sure. But I hear their romance is like incredible, so I really want to read these books. I just don't know. I haven't looked to see which book I'm missing or books that I'm missing, and if this, I know this is the first one, but I think this might be the third one. I don't know. I haven't taken the stickers off. I fucking hate taking the stickers off of books because it gets all gooey and like some of the sticker stays on and then some of it, it's so terrible. One time I sat in my car for 45 minutes trying to get the Barnes & Noble sticker, like the exclusive edition sticker, off of my copy of Ninth House, and it took a million years, and oh my god, there's acrylic nail scratches all over the book now, so that's really great. But yeah, those are all the books that I've gotten recently. I don't think I've gotten any other books recently, but whatever, you know, if I did, I missed them, I forgot. It's my fault for buying way too fucking many books all at once. But that is it for this video. It was kind of a short video, but I just wanted to do a quick haul and show you guys like some books I've gotten recently and that I'm really excited to read. And I wanted to do a bit of catching up for the time that I missed. I wanted to post more videos than I usually do in a week and get some new content out there, get it flowing so I can get some new subscribers, hit 1,000 by my birthday, maybe. But yeah, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and finish reading One Last Stop and then do a review for it, but we'll see. I just got distracted by people walking past my window. Sorry. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!